Hello and welcome to our daily learning time today. We're going to be talking about letter X today. There's the uppercase and the lowercase x. Let's use our hands right here like this to make an X. Can you use your arms? This is the uppercase big letter X. Now let's try to write the letter X, okay? Let's start at the top. We're going to slide down, move your pencil, and then you're going to slide back the other way. That's the uppercase letter X. When I'm writing letter X, I like to say crisscross, crisscross. Okay, so let's try to write that on the handwriting house, okay? So you're going to start on the handwriting house upstairs, and then you're going to slide all the way down to the carpet. Then you're going to move your pencil over and do it again the other way. So let's start at the top and slide down. And then let's move over and go the other way. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Would you like to try this? This is your handwriting practice for today. Crisscross. Okay, well, let's look at the lowercase letter X. It's going to look just the same as this, except it's going to be smaller. So we're going to say crisscross, but just make it tiny. Okay, so let's do that with our fingers first before we write. So take your fingers and cross them. Crisscross, that's the lowercase letter X. On the handwriting house, it's going to be downstairs because it's a lowercase. So let's start right here downstairs and let's slide this way and back. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Let's do two more. Crisscross. Okay, that's the lowercase letter X. Now let's talk about what letter X sounds like. Letter X at the beginning of a word usually says its own name. X says X as in X-ray. But usually X comes at the end of a word, and in that case, it makes this sound. This is a water bottle. I use it to spray my plants with some water, and it makes this sound. Ks, ks, ks. Can you make that sound? Ks, ks, ks. That's the sound that letter X makes. It kind of sounds like my water bottle. Ks, ks, ks. So I'm going to do that with my hand as we do our blending, just to remind you of that sound. Now, remember I told you that X is usually at the end of a word. So today we're going to be blending and we're going to put the X at the end, not the beginning. First, I need my vowels. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. All right, so I'm going to put my letter X at the end, and let's read this, okay? Axe, 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 axe. And I'm going to circle this because it's actually a real word. You just read a real word. An axe is something that you use to chop wood. Nice job. Now let's put an X here at the end of this one. E says eh. X, X, X. Okay, now let's put an X after the I. I says I, X, X, X. Now let's try this one. O says ah, ox, ox. You read another word. I'm going to circle it. An ox is an animal. Last one, let's put that X with a U. U says, Here we go. Ox, ox, ox. Well, you did a great job with your blending today. For math and for shape practice, I'm going to put those two things together. We're going to be doing some pattern practice for math. And I'm going to see if you can tell me what shapes the patterns look like, okay? So the first shape is green. And can you please tell me what shape it is? It's a triangle. That's a triangle. What shape is this one? It's orange. That is a square. Good job. So it goes back to the triangle again. So I think we have found our pattern. A pattern is just something that repeats again and again and again. So the triangle and the square keep repeating here. Can you say the pattern with me? Triangle, square. Triangle, square. Triangle, square. Triangle. What comes next? Square. Very good. The square comes next. I'm going to put the link below if you'd like to get a copy of this and do it with me, or you can do it later for homework. Let's look at the second row. What shape is this? It's blue. It's a circle. Good job. What shape is this? A rectangle. So say the pattern with me, please. Circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle. What comes next? Rectangle. Good job. Okay, let's do the next one. What shape is this? It's yellow. What shape is it? It's a star. Good job. Well, what shape is this red one? That is a heart. So let's say the pattern together. Star, heart, star, heart, star, heart, star. What comes next? Heart. Good job. Okay, let's do the next one. I see a yellow shape again. What shape is this? It is a rectangle. And then what is this orange shape? It's a square. So let's say the pattern together. Rectangle, square, rectangle, square, rectangle, square, rectangle. What comes next? Square. Good job. Last one, everybody. What shape is this green one? It's a triangle. And then what is the blue shape? It's a diamond. Okay, let's say the pattern together. Triangle, diamond, triangle, diamond, triangle, diamond, triangle, diamond. The diamond is next, and you did a great job with your shape and your math today. Shape practice and math with patterns. So let me talk about our color for today. Our color for today is the color of our bones. Our bones are white. So let's sing the song and try to learn how to spell white. I'm going to change the song just a little bit because it says ghosts are white and they say boo. So instead of that, I'm going to say bones are white and they help you. Let's sing together. W-H-I-T-E, that spells white, sing with me. Milk is white and so is glue. Bones are white and they help you. The clouds above, the snow below. Santa's beard, ho, ho, ho. Very good job. That was our color for today. For our art project, I'm going to show you how to make an X-ray. You just need a piece of black paper and a white piece of chalk or a crayon. And now we're just going to trace our hand. Fred, will you help me hold this? Fred's going to help me. Our pet fish, Fred, is going to help me hold this. All right, so to trace, I just press down my hand and I go around, all the way around all my fingers with the chalk or crayon. I have to be really still when I trace my fingers. And did you know when you get a real X-ray, you have to be really still too? Well, there's my hand. And now we're going to add some bones. I'm going to use some glue. And I'm going to put the glue right on top of the fingers. And then I'm going to put some glue right here. There are two bones in your arm right there. So I'm going to put those like that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Q-tips. They look like this, and I'm just going to lay them on top of the glue. I have one already finished, so let me show you that one. It looks like this. It looks like an X-ray. X is for X-ray. So that's our art project for today, if you'd like to do that for homework. Okay, now I want to do a little science with you. We're going to learn about our bones. But before we do, I want to show you my friend. This is Sally. Sally is going to help teach us something about bones. So, Sally, do you want to wave? You're waving at everybody. Sally is super soft and cuddly. She has nothing hard on the inside. It's just soft cotton. Okay, so go ahead, Sally. You wanted to teach us something about bones, so I'm going to step back and let Sally teach us something. Sally, excuse me, Sally. I thought you were going to teach us something about bones and you just flopped right over. Let's try that again, everybody. Sally, teach us something about bones. Oh, Sally, excuse me, Sally. I thought you were going to teach us something about bones, but you just flopped over again. Let's try that one last time. Sally, please teach us something about bones. I'm stepping back and letting you teach us something. Oh, do you know what? Sally can't stand up straight, but she did teach us something about bones. She taught us that we need our bones, the hard parts inside, to stay upright. Sally flopped right over because she's super soft inside. And you would do the same thing. If you didn't have your bones inside, you would flop right over just like a rag doll. Well, our bones are pretty important, and there are 206 of them in our bodies. They fit together like a puzzle. We need something else besides our bones. We need our muscles too. Can I see your strong muscle? Let me see your strong muscles. We need our muscles. Our muscles are what help us to lift heavy things or jump or run. So we need our muscles and our bones, and those need to be connected. So there's something called a tendon. It's kind of like a big rubber band that connects our bones to our muscles so we can move. Now take your fingers and feel your head. Do you feel something hard in there? That's a bone. It's your skull. It acts kind of like a helmet. It protects your brain inside. Do any of you wear a helmet when you ride your bike? I hope you do. Or when you ride your scooter, or when you play softball. I hope you wear a helmet. So that's what a skull does. It acts like a helmet. It protects your brain. And a helmet, when you're doing these activities, just gives you double protection. So that's always a good idea. There are some foods that help our bones, like this yogurt and this cheese and this milk too. Well, let me ask you something. I want to show you my box and I want to see if you can tell me what's inside the box. Can anybody see what's inside the box? I can't see right now, but wait, I have some X-ray glasses. Let me put those on. Okay, these are my X-ray glasses. Now I should be able to see what's inside the box. Inside the box, there's a, I don't know, because these are not real X-ray glasses. There's no such thing. Look, no lens. We don't have X-ray glasses, and we can't see inside the box unless we open it. But we can guess what's inside. Do you want to guess what's inside? I'm going to give you a hint. There are some things in here that help your bones. They're good for your bones. What do you think could be in the box? Well, do you want to find out? Let's open it up and see. Inside the box, there's an apple. An apple is good for your bones. And a banana. All kinds of fruits and vegetables are good for your bones and your body. And some yogurt. And look, there's a fox on the yogurt. That ends with our letter fox. Well, what about this cup? That's great for drinking milk, and milk is great for your body. Well, I couldn't see inside this box because I don't really have X-ray glasses. And a doctor can't see inside your body either. If you hurt your bones, a doctor can't look and see what's in there. He needs to take a special picture called an X-ray. I have a song that's about that X-ray, and I just think it's such a fun song. I thought we would sing it together. And I'm going to put the link below so that you can listen to it again. We'll just sing it together really quick, but then go to the link and listen to it again if you'd like to. It goes like this. Let me make sure I click the button so you can hear the sounds too. All right, here we go. I'm going to put a link below so you can listen to this later. But it goes like this. There's the letter X. X looks like this. Crisscross.
X is for X-ray, and in this word it says X.
A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. Hey, 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 hey.
One more time.
A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. A picture of your bones is called an X-ray. Hey, 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 hey.
That was a pretty cool song. That's what a picture of your bones is. It's an X-ray. Now raise your hand if it hurts when your mom takes your picture or somebody takes your picture, Dad. When they take your picture and they say cheese, does it hurt? It doesn't hurt at all. And taking a picture of your bones doesn't hurt. It's just a picture of your bones. So in the story today we're going to read, it's about Jessica. And Jessica breaks her arm and needs to go get an X-ray. But an X-ray doesn't hurt, so don't worry. Jessica's going to be just fine. This story is called Jessica's X-ray. It's by Pat Zonta. My name is Jessica. I was climbing a tree when I fell and broke my arm. Up to that point, my day had been perfect. My parents took me to Children's Hospital where Dr. Dave looked at my arm. He said, to help you get better as fast as possible, we need an X-ray to see what happened inside your arm. The X-ray room looked scary and I didn't want to go inside. Sarah, the X-ray worker, said, it's okay to be scared, Jessica. But an X-ray is just a picture of your bones. I felt better when Sarah let my dad come in with me. We only need to X-ray your arm, she said. And there's a picture. Look at this X-ray of Jessica's hand. See all the bones? There are 26 bones in your hand. Sarah gave me 3 X-ray pictures to take to Dr. Dave. He looked at them and said, your arm will get better soon. I'll put a cast on now to help the bones grow back together properly. Look at this X-ray. This shows a wrist. There are lots of bones in your wrist. Your wrist is what connects your hand to your arm, and it can move all around. While we waited for my cast to dry, Sarah took us on a tour. We looked at a special X-ray called a CAT scan, which uses a computer to show things an ordinary X-ray can't see. The CAT scan showed that a boy had fallen off his bike. He was okay because he was wearing a helmet. But this is the CAT scan showing his head. Do you see the white parts? That's his skull. I'm glad he was wearing a helmet. His skull looks just fine. Sometimes babies swallow things they shouldn't. We saw an X-ray on a computer of a 1-year-old boy who had swallowed a penny. Now, let's talk about that for just a minute. The little boy was just a baby and he didn't know that you shouldn't put pennies or coins in your mouth, but we know better, right? You're big boys and girls. Don't put any pennies or anything that shouldn't go in your mouth. The doctor needed to do an X-ray to see where the coin was. So this shows an X-ray of the little boy. Can you find the penny? Yep, I see it too. Not everyone who comes to the hospital is sick. Mommies come to have a special X-ray that shows that the baby's okay inside their tummy. This X-ray is called an ultrasound. Take a look at this X-ray. I can see the baby growing in the mommy's tummy, and the baby is sucking its thumb. The Bible tells us in Psalm 139, 13 through 14, for you, talking about God, formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. So God knew you even before you were born. He knit you together inside your mommy's tummy. Remember the CAT scan picture of the boy's head? Sarah asked. There's another way we can see your brain. It's called an MRI machine. This next picture is going to show what the head looks like in an MRI machine. It's an X-ray that even shows the eyeballs. Take a look at that. I can even see the nose and the brain. This is where we take X-rays of your mouth, said Sarah. Maybe you've been to the dentist and have had an X-ray taken of your mouth. Might look something like this. Can you see all those teeth? Here's something cool. I'm going to draw an arrow to show you that there's a tooth that hasn't even come in yet. When your teeth get loose and they wiggle, 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 wiggle out and you pull them, then there are other teeth waiting to come in. Those are your grown-up teeth. After your baby teeth fall out, they'll come in. When we finished our tour, my cast was dry. We found Dr. Dave taking care of a boy with a broken leg in an emergency room. While he was waiting for the boy's x-rays, Dr. Dave checked my cast. A cast is just where they wrap some cloth around the part that's broken and then it gets really hard. That's so that the broken part can stay really still so the bones can grow back together. Looks good, said Dr. Dave. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for a checkup. You've been a very brave girl. I thought the boy with the broken leg was brave too, so I told him so. It had been an exciting day. I got to see inside a lot of people and had a brand new cast for my friends to sign. Well, I hope you had an exciting day today. We made an x-ray. We talked about letter X and read some words. We did some pattern practice. The link will be below if you want to do that for homework. And we learned a lot about bones. Poor Sally has none. So we learned that bones are pretty important if we want to stand up. I will see you next time for our daily learning time. Goodbye.